Okay, this is the rotational review notes for your quiz that's going to be next class. Right here I have the first 5 questions. I'm going to run through them fairly quickly and you can rewind and watch this over and over if you need it, but I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. Okay, so for this first one, you're just going to plug in 5 in for x and z in for 2 in for z, sorry. So this first one's going to be 5 times 2 is 10. 10 divided by 2, and then we're going to have plus 5. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. For this one, order of operations, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. 6 minus 4 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, 3 plus 2, that's going to give me 5. 11 plus 3, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. 16 plus 1, 17. 17 minus 5 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay, for this one, we start with the highest power, which is 8n to the 4th. There are no like terms for that one, so it's just going to stay that. Next is 8n cubed. And then we're going to have n squared and n squared, so that's going to give us 9n squared here. And then 6n minus 7n, that's just going to give us minus n. And there's no other like terms. For this one, the highest power is negative 3x squared plus 7x squared, so that's going to give us 4x squared. This 2 and negative 6, that's going to give us negative 4x. Negative 4 and negative 1 is going to give us negative 5, so that's going to be simplified. For this one, if we're solving for k, we got to get everything on this side on to the other side. Well, here it's being added to k, so then we're going to have to minus it over. So y minus mx minus h equals k. For this one, we got to get x along. So to get rid of a square root, the opposite is going to be squaring. So d squared equals y squared plus x squared. I'm searching for x, so I got to move the y squared over. So since it's being added, I have to minus it. So d squared minus y squared equals x squared. And to get that square off of there, we're just going to square root both sides, which means that x would be along because the square and the square root would just cancel each other off. And that would be it simplified. For this last one, we got to go through and find k for the inequality, and then I want to see it on a number line. So multiplying negative 3 through, that's going to be 5 minus 18k minus 9 is less than or equal to negative 94. 5 minus 9, that's going to give us negative 4. If I add that over, that's going to give us 90. And then 90 divided by 18, let's see, 36, 36, 72, so that's going to give us 5. So if we divide by negative 18, that means that this sign is going to flip. So it's going to be k is greater than or equal to negative 5. So negative 5, it's going to be close because it's or equal to. And the letter's on the left, so then we're going to shade in the way that that is pointing. So it's going to be over to the right. And if you were to plug in a number like negative 4, yeah, I'd want to eat negative 4 rather than negative 5. Okay, so that's the first 5 on part 2. You'll have the next 4 for your rotational review. Do not forget to go on to part 2.